Everything should be recording properly. I should probably see if the thing, it did get changed again for some stupid reason. But everything should be recording properly. Mic is unmuted. Everything should be ready to go. So, hello everyone. Welcome back to Wandersong. Last time we left off, we got through a factory section where we were told that like all of the like overseers were becoming horrible monsters, and it was the only way to like save the world, I guess, because we were told that it's like, oh, like there's no way you can sing the Earth song, so you're not the hero of the story. And we became all sad, and we went through a factory section, and now we have hope again. So I'm not good with intros, so let's just get right into it. Nice and toasty in here. Aren't you glad we came in? The lady behind the counter knows, like, she knows the deal. Hi. We want to stay here. Well, you can't. All the rooms are taken. Except for one. And that one is haunted. What? Really? Normally I'd be completely kidding. But right now, I'm not. Hey, can't you sing to ghosts or whatever? Yeah, I can. Really? Normally, we'd be completely kidding. Except we never are, because we're an actual walking joke. Well, if you're willing to brave it, it's the very last door upstairs. Just be careful. It's a mean ghost. Don't try anything funny. It's the last door in the hall upstairs. Oh, hi. I like your bird. Oh, no one's gonna say anything to us? Okay. It's like, you weirdo. You talk to ghosts. Yeah, this is unnerving. It's like everything's all slow now. Oh, it's locked. I guess you forgot to give me the key. I'll just, go back for it. Run, 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 run. Get me out of here. Back in. Sorry. I'm assuming that it's probably locked from the inside rather than... I was about to say, did the hallway get longer? It did. Hi. Oh, I didn't see what the pattern was. God dang it. It's annoying because really hard to gauge. Like, I can't look down at the controller as well as the... a screen. You have to time it. There we go. Minstrel, your voice. Can you lend it to me? Deliver this to Rule's king. End this war. I just want to make sure there's nothing at the end of the hallway. It's like, hey, I told you to go. No, it doesn't seem like it. Okay. The one gripe I have with this game is like, it seems a bit too easy because you can fail songs without any consequence. Stranger. Miriam? Miriam? I'm awake. Sheesh. The spirit. Is it really gone? Yep. Maybe we were all wrong about you. We thought you were from over the border. Huh? You must really be a stranger to these parts, eh? We sure are. Well, let me make things simple for you. Around here, there were two big kingdoms. Rule, that's us in the east, and Chandesh in the west. We've been at war for generations. Why? A great many reasons, traveler. Their assaults on us are never ending. Even this very forest, it once was lush with trees and flowers, but the Chandesh burned it down. They have no regard for nature. Why does it seem like the quality got reduced again for no reason? We're in no man's land on the border here, so we always got to keep watch for spies. It did get reduced because it's all pixelated. That ghost you chased off, she was Chandesh too. She gave me a message for the King of Rule. Message for our king from Chandesh? That can't be any good. What's the message? I don't know. But she said it would end the war. I can feel it waiting in me. I think we should deliver it. Why does this crap always happen to us? What? I said great. Let's go deliver this ghost message to the king. Yeah. I appreciate the favor you did me and my inn, stranger, so I won't stop you. But I will say, be careful with a message like that. It's probably hard to understand because you ain't from here. But anything from Chandesh, we've learned not to trust. What? But she seems so nice. I mean, she was all haunty and scary. And she attacked me with rainbow ghost balls. But after that, she was nice. I'm sure it's fine. I don't know why this got reduced again, but it's really annoying. Oh, is this why? It's auto-adjust. Stop it, game. That's annoying. Good luck on your journey, stranger. It's a bit ugly out here, but past the wall, it's real nice, especially if you make it to the capital, Jishin. I don't know how to pronounce that, sorry. Rule's a beautiful place where it's not a burned mess. A lot of dangerous types come through here. I inherited this place from my folks, but the area is no good anymore. Why they bothered to rebuild after the fire is beyond me. But for those sorry few out here, it's their only refuge. Apologies if I made you nervous earlier. I'm a soldier of Rule. I would never use my sword but against a true villain. Myself and my Keen shall leave you in peace. Keen? What's that? Oh, you? I suppose you are quite new to this kingdom. There are animal companions. Everyone in Rule grows up with one. We soldiers are many, and the borderlands are where we're needed the most. Be wary out here. It's not safe. It gets lonely out here. Not many come to the border. That's the price of duty to my nation. The spooky presence has lifted. Thank you, traveler. My wife and I, we are refugees of this conflict. So much fear in the world. That must be why the spirits are restless. This burned land is cursed. It's no place to make a home. I got family on the other side of the border, but I haven't seen them in a long time. I came with my husband and Keen to try to cross, but seeing the dead forest, we didn't want to go any farther. Feels like there's something dark out here. The forests of Rule are so beautiful. Who could be evil enough to burn them down? The conflict rises and falls, but it's been going on for longer than I remember. Folks normally don't come near the border. Right then. Well, up and away. What? Let's fly. No. No? I'm tired. I slept on the floor. Barely. You try carrying you for a couple of days. See how you feel about doing it another day after that. You're walking. Can I go to the left to Chandesh? I guess it doesn't matter. So I guess we're going to Rule then. I thought maybe I could have gone to the left and it would have taken me to like a wall or something. It's like, we're not supposed to be here yet. Whoa. That's a pretty big wall. See, I told you. What did I say? It's like, I knew there was going to be a wall. Is that just to keep out people from other kingdoms? It seems kind of excessive. But they must be serious about it. We probably shouldn't just go around it. We might get in trouble. I wonder if there's someone we can talk to. What should we do? Walls down. Miriam? That's against the law, I'm pretty sure. How do you know? We're new here. I told you. We're gonna have to break a few rules, right? You don't have time to worry about this crap. Now, come on. Okay. We're not going back into the overworld again? Or whatever. On the map. Hey, have you noticed how quiet it is? We're probably being watched. There's no animals or birds here. Whoa. What happened here? It looks like a monster attack. Maybe it's nice. Like the ones in Duffy. Yeah, probably not. Let's be careful around here. Fair enough. Looked like the wall was there to protect the forest, since the other side got so wrecked. But this side got pretty wrecked too. They said the other kingdom burned it down, right? This definitely doesn't look like burning. There's something weird going on out here. You think? Hey, that looks like a thing. Ah! Whoa! It's on your face! I know! Do something! Oh, there we go. Didn't like that. I was so scared. But I guess it wasn't so bad. Yeah, it's just one little guy. I wonder where he came from. From there, probably. Oh. We should run. We should sing. What? It works, right? We have to get through the forest to the king. So we have to try. You know what? Sure. Knock yourself out. Oh, wrong one. understand. I understand. I feel like this is going on for a little bit too long, but it's not too bad. So I feel like this is going on for way too long. Thank you. Wow, what a bunch of chumps. Let's keep going before they come back. Land of the Rising Sun, huh? That actually scared me. Halt! Stay back from the wall and identify yourselves. What's a witch doing here in the forest? What? We're delivering a message for the king. What's wrong with us being here, dude? You're a witch. Yeah, so what? These are dangerous times, so we can't just... Hold on a moment. What's going on, man? There's a witch at the gate. Whoa, what? You're in the forest? Let me see. Say they have a message for the king. Huh, really? They seem okay to me. Phil, they are obviously spies. I don't know, man. They look like refugees to me. We can't just leave them with the monsters, can we? I think we can. No way! Let him in, man. Ain't no time to be uncouth. Alright, I'm letting you in. But come through quickly. Stay back. Sheesh. Ping, man. You gotta tell your king to cool it. What's everyone's deal here? Are you not from Chandesh? No! You sure? But what about the witch? What? No. Seriously, what is your problem? It's because witches come from Chandesh, man. King, she has no idea what's going on here. You gotta cool it. This is seriously not cool, dude. Okay, sure. Is your animal gonna attack us again? No. We're cool. Okay, great. You two are totally welcome here, okay? We got a lot going on here with the monsters and all. So it's all a bit crazy right now. But you really don't seem like you're dangerous. We're all gonna take it easy now, okay? You're both lucky Phil's in charge here. If you are innocent, I apologize for my aggression. But I have my mother to worry about as well. Is this your mother right here? We can't be too careful these days, so I'll be keeping an eye on you. We're surrounded on all sides by awful dark spirits and apparently questionable travelers, so getting in and out of this town is a nightmare. We're just waiting for the Chandesh army to follow. We're all very peaceful here. We don't need unruly travelers coming and making a ruckus. Do you understand? Please respect us in our town. I'm sorry my son gave you trouble. Ignore him, he's a fool. You and your friends seem perfectly nice to me. It's true that the forest has gotten very dangerous. I've been trapped in this sorry town for who knows how long. I'll probably die here too. Mother, don't speak like that. At one point, a very tough girl came through here, and for a time she kept us safe. Is it the other girl? I forget what her name is. But of course, as she left, things became terrible again. All the while, my idiot son hasn't helped anyone. Even some person with a sword is tougher than my son. Pathetic, isn't it? Mother, that was the hero of legend. Yeah, that's the person I'm thinking of. How am I supposed to be as strong as she is? Hero, legend, who gives a hoot? You'd be strong too if you weren't so lazy. I don't trust these people to be cool. Maybe because they attacked us with a bird. Maybe. Ugh, I feel so weird here. Like everyone keeps looking at me. I'm not the one with the weird attack bird. I hate this stupid kingdom. The people are weird, and it's full of monsters. I don't know which is worse. Okay, I can't leave. What's up? Hey there, Wayfarer. Sorry I didn't introduce myself. I'm Phil. I'm kind of the boss around here. Sorry about Ping. This monster situation's got us all wound up. Living here is dangerous. We've been trapped here for days now. You know how it is. I gotta ask though. How did you get through the woods to here? I sang to the monsters. Whoa, no kidding? You two will fit right in then. We play music here every night. Keeps the spirits up. You should join us tonight, Wayfarer. We can put all this ugly behind us. We'll be setting up the fire soon. Just let me know when you're ready. Want to get the fire going? I was curious. You have all been trapped here. Yeah, pretty much. We're here to turn the trees into lumber. It's nice work living amongst the forest, but then monsters showed up and the forest got dangerous. We used to have a lot more folks, working the mill and all. Oh gosh, did they all... Oh no, they didn't die. At least I don't think so. They left in a big group for Jishin with a hero. She was here? Oh yeah, saved our lives, but we have elderly and kids and keen. Folks who couldn't do the intense journey with her, so a few of us stayed back to keep them safe. We're hoping the king sends back help soon. It's a lot on our minds, Wayfarer. It's why we need nice campfire songs. Yeah, I'm with you. The time's not just right yet. Soon though, hey? Orc. Ain't so many of us left here now. You think the king even knows about us stuck here? I bet he doesn't. Or he doesn't care. I'm worried for my granddaughter and her keen. They were supposed to go back to him. I'm not even gonna bother with this name anymore. It's too hard to pronounce. Until the monsters showed up. How much longer are we gonna be trapped here? This ain't no place for a girl to grow up. This place sucks. I miss there so much. Now I'm stuck here with nobody but Grandpa and our keen. I've never met a witch before. Can you do a magic trick? Oh, I'm not a witch. My friend Miriam is, though. Can she do a magic trick? I feel like if I ask her, she'll get mad. What are witches like? Well, Miriam is really grumpy all the time, but she's also really cool. One time she fought the hero. So she's grumpy all the time and she fights the hero? That's what I just said. I guess that's why everyone hates witches. Wait, that's not what I meant. Oh, okay. Oh, I guess that was it then. Okay. Yes, I'm so ready too. Beautiful night, hey? Now that I have our new wayfaring friends, I'm gonna tell an old tale about a wayfarer and a witch. They say it happened here in this very forest. They say if you listen real close, you can hear the old spirits singing along to it too. Why not start us off with a G, wayfarer? On the last eve of her travels, under full moon's twinkling glow, a wayfarer true of heart was drawn to a meadow where the trees stood still and silent, watching a maiden twirl the air. Her breath escaped in song, and her soul had been ensnared. They danced instead, weightless in time, with nothing left but two hearts entwined. From that moment, the witch's magic burned. The spell had been cast, as her love did slowly learn. As each night lingered on, the wayfarer's soul grew thin. Her body faded softly as the spell pulled her in. They danced instead, weightless in time, with nothing left but two hearts entwined. 10. Cool song. Thanks very much, Wayfarer. We've been singing it for generations. But it's kind of sad, too. Why did the witch curse the Wayfarer if they were in love? Well, they weren't in love. You know? I never really thought about it. Heh. Guess I always figured the witch was some kind of trickster who snatched up the Wayfarer's soul. No! But why? Maybe it's just a stupid made-up song. Who cares why? Well, not totally made up. Like I said, it happened in these woods. The Wayfarer was a girl from Rule. And then her soul got snatched. Well, that's how the story goes. That's pretty made up to me. Or what? Do you think witches just go around snatching souls? Yes. Holy crap, do you actually? No. Well, we aren't used to seeing witches. It's hard to know sometimes. They're cruel folk, witches. What are you talking about? Where do you think the forest monsters came from? The soldiers of Chandash, magically created and sent here to attack us and destroy our precious forest. I didn't know that. They're the reason we've been trapped here. But why? That's the scariest thing about Chandash. We don't know why, but from their actions, it's clear they hate us. They have no regard for nature or our way of life. Tell us this, witch. You said you had a message for the king? Who's it from? What's the message? It's a secret, but it's something that could end the war. You really think so, Wayfarer? I'm sorry, but that's just not possible. How do you know? Well, here's hoping. I think it's starting to get on in time. How about we call it for the eve? Yeah, I think I've had enough of this. Who turned out the lights? I didn't do that. Secret messages, which is coming through here. You know how suspicious this all looks. Don't make us traitors to rule by housing you. We have enough problems as it is. Must be nice to be able to fly. Just come and go while we're stuck. Which has got it all. If you see the king, least you can do is remind him about us, since we treated you so nice and all. Guess you'll be on your way then, eh? Sorry if stuff got a little heavy last night. I want here to be as loving as it can be. We got enough bad going on outside. Tell the king we said hey. And if you find anyone who came out of here, tell them we're okay too, yeah? You like our rainbow trees, Wayfarer? We brought them here from Jishin. If you go there, you'll see tons more. They're a reminder for us to take care of nature. We might be chopping trees to build our homes, but we always plant more where they came from. We gotta work together with the forest, just like with our kin. That's something that means a lot to us in Rule. Fort. I'm so done with this place. Let's get out of here. I'm flying. Okay. More monsters, probably. Like shadow monsters. Oh, that's a bear. There's another bear. Hey, it's you. Oh, hey, little bee. Who's this? Oh, you know, just an old buddy. She's in cahoots with the hero. Cahoots, huh? Little bee, I'm in cahoots with everyone. You're all my special little buds. I don't pick favorites. I don't like her. What happened here? A big fight? Between Audrey and some monsters, I mean. Audrey, that's what her name is. Me and Audrey are still cool, haha. It was crazy. The monsters were all like, blah, 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 blah. And Audrey was all like, swing, zap, kapow. She's just so cool. She saved this city big time. I think they're celebrating with her. Oh, great. So she's here? Now you all get to hang out more. I don't think I want to see her. She sucks. She's really not that bad. Once you get to know her at least. But okay, I'm out. I was just zoning out here. Didn't expect to see ya. But hey, good luck. On the whole Earth Song thing. I used to like you. Not anymore. She didn't notice us. She definitely did. But she's being too cool to notice. Joke's on her. While she's busy getting fawned on, we can go straight to the king, deliver your silly message, and then get a head start on the real quest. End of the world, overseer song, remember? It sounds like a plan. Oh, I see. Oh, hi. Hey. I'm sitting here. You want something? Steve. Everyone's so uppity about this hero gal. Not me. Don't give a crap. As soon as somebody's that popular, I get kind of suspicious, you know? Nobody's that good. She's just a giant phony. Has to be. If she was a real hero, maybe she'd end this stupid war. It just goes on and on and on. And on and on and on. Who has time for this crap? I'm just gonna enjoy my spot. Well, good for you, man. Hold on. Is there anybody else over here? There's a lodge. Anybody in here? Hello? Are you celebrating the hero, probably? Oh, okay. So I did have to go to the right. Okay. I just want to make sure that I wasn't missing anything. Oh, hi. Oh, hey now, Wanderer. You again? What are you doing here? Me? I'm catching some sun. Sun's good for you, Wanderer. It's so warm. Just feels right, you know? I found a great place to catch the sun. A high-up spot in the desert, far from here. If you find it, well, I better not say. It's for you to discover. There are a million, billion suns like ours. But ours is special to us because it gives us life. And it gives more every day. Just gives and gives and gives. We're so lucky to have that. We humans aren't like the sun. Sometimes we give and sometimes we have to take too. When we feel lost or sad, I think the sun's there to remind us that it ain't all bad. And it is always there, reminding us, even when we can't see it behind the clouds. Okay, now you're looping. So I'm gonna have to go out into the desert to find whatever that is. Probably learn a new dance as well. Hello? Oh, hello. We're here to meet the king or whatever. Can you, go get him or something? Absolutely not! In case you haven't noticed, we are at war. It's my sole duty to protect the king from harm. So we are not allowing anyone in or out at this time. Especially not any witches. What? That's ridiculous. Nobody? What about you? You don't go in or out? Obviously we make some exceptions. We've invited the hero for a special visit. But unless you are of her caliber, no way, sister. Her. Of course it's her. However, you can feel free to enjoy the exquisite castle garden. Oh sure. I'm gonna just ravish your stupid garden. Can't get enough. Maybe I'll eat all your stupid trees and flowers. Miriam, because they are so exquisite. We should go, Miriam. Yeah, sure. So... I can't believe this. What do we do now? Well, we could forget about your ghost message. No, we can't do that. It could end the war, Miriam. We can't quit yet. Well, then we could talk to your good buddy, the hero. No, definitely not that either. Those are the choices. I think we should focus on finding the Overseer song. But you do you. I like the hero. She's so cool. She's like the coolest, strongest girl in the whole world. Wow. And I hear she's staying in Zhejiang at the lodge. Like a normal person, so humble. Good day, citizen. Everything in order? Seen anything or anyone suspicious in the city? Don't hesitate to come to me if so, even if it's someone you know, okay? The military's here to keep us all safe. Everyone is excited about the hero in town, aren't they? Even if she wasn't here, we could have stopped those monsters. I just wanted to make sure you know that. This is the safest place in the world, but we appreciate her help, of course. Us soldiers are all huge fans of the heroes too. We're interested in working with her to keep the city safe. I haven't gotten to meet her yet, but I really would like to. Okay. You're not from around here, are you? I hate to say it, but your clothes are disgusting. When's the last time you washed them? Where on earth have you been to wearing that? My buddy Bo is military. It's a pretty raw deal. My dad has a lot of money, so I'm lucky. I don't have to enlist or anything. I hope Bo can get out of it somehow. It's kind of hard being young these days. You can make plans about what kind of job you want to have, but once you get to a certain age, you might just get put into the war. Then all those plans go out the window. Not really hopeful. I mean, I'm lucky, but well, good for you, man. Hi. Hello. Are you interested in any potions? I made them all myself. The science behind it is very interesting. I source all of my ingredients from nature, and I apply knowledge from chemistry to make new concoctions. My potions are high quality. They produce consistent results. You should buy some. That sounds fun. I don't have any money though. Oh. Righty then. I'm grateful to be alive here. I came from Lumbertown in the forest. Oh, I was there. Really? It's still there. I've been worried for them, especially with monsters reaching the gate here. I thought. Well, good that they're okay. So they're alright? Yes. Basically, there's still lots of monsters there. I was with a friend who could fly, so we got out. But we couldn't bring anyone. I see. We've been trying to petition the king to send help, but it hasn't been fruitful. The hero had a big band of us here from the town. It was very heroic. It's nice, you know? Having a hero to come help you in a situation like that. I could get used to it. If only our king was so compassionate. Like, I'm trying to figure out which way to actually go. Because I don't know which way is the way forward and which way is not. The Chandash are crazy. Take it from me, youngster. I was married to one. They learn all kind of wacko magic over there. Don't trust them. I used to have a full head of hair, but my Chandash wife took it all away from me when she left with her magic. That's the kind of wackos they are, youngster. They'll use spells for anything or any old petty thing. You ask me, this war's gone on for too many years. We should have crushed those witches by now. It's an awful thing, war. But someone's gotta fight the evil out there. Oh. Okay. So she was here before. Okay. Did you see the hero? She was here earlier. She's so cool. I think she went to the lodge. She's staying here. I want to meet her so bad. It was so scary when the Chandra's monsters came. But then the hero just killed those bad guys. I can't believe she's real. And she's here in town at the lodge. Do you think she can really shoot lightning? I heard she has a magical dash move too. And a cool sword. Okay, this is the potion shop. Don't interrupt me right now. I'm thinking. My girlfriend said something very strange to me earlier, and I just can't figure out what she meant. Did I do something wrong? Is she going to dump me? I can't figure it out. I wish I could talk to my king about this. I think she understands girls much better than I do. Alrighty then, so now I go this way to circle back around. My friend's a communist. He holds meetings, but I can't afford to go to those. I don't have diddly squat. But it's not about having what you want. It's wanting what you got. I'm gonna soak up the sun, and remind everyone to lighten up, because when you feel down, you really got no one to blame but yourself. Maybe I'm not the king of rule, but I'm the king of me. You don't need cash to be happy, because hey, the sun's free. Why ain't that good for you, man? I'm so grateful for my king, Yoshi. He's a trusty friend, and he keeps my lap nice and cozy too. I always keep Yoshi very close to me. I feel relaxed with him around. Once, when I was a kid, I was separated from my parents. I was so scared, but Yoshi made me feel okay. He started howling until my parents found us. He's a smart little boy. Getting in and out of Rule has gotten challenging as the war escalated. Are you from outside Rule? How did you get in? I bet you had to bust your way through the border wall, didn't you? Ha 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 ha. The look on your face. I'm only joking, you know. But we actually had to do that, though. Heh! Be careful, chump. Me and my king are the strongest in town. Oh my gosh. You make your animal friend fight? Not really. It's just a game we play with the other kids. So the hero's in town. They say she's pretty tough, but she doesn't even have her own king. I was going to find her in the lodge later and challenge her to a duel. My mom won't let me, though. There was this really cool show that came through town about a hero and his keen partner. They would fight evil sorcerer bad guys together. And they were like telepathic and super in sync and really, really strong. I want to be like that. Me and my king are training up. We could compete in our school sports team this year. I want to go all the way to nationals. Why is that good for you? Ha! Look how cute my king is. Ain't he the greatest? We've been together all my life now, you know? If you can't tell, that's a heckin' long time. Ha! Heh heh heh. It's enough to make an old gal a bit teary-eyed. You get to my age, it's hard not to reminisce about the old days. The war's been going on forever, but feels like it wasn't so bad back then. Then again, feels like everything was better back then. Ha! It don't look like you got a king of your own. But let me tell you, it's a special thing. A companion that's been there as long as you can remember. That don't ever leave your side. It's better than family. Better than my family, anyway. I don't know why, but I feel worried almost all the time. Back. I wish I could just turn it off. Maybe it's the war, maybe not. The change really scared me. I know they all use magic and stuff. I don't want people like that as an enemy. Did you see the giant monsters they sent here? Someone told me they ate anything and everything. Plants, rocks, animals, walls, houses, people. Even when I forget about the war, I still feel terrible. Like something bad is coming, and big. Sometimes the feeling is especially bad, and the only thing that shakes me out of it is talking to my mom. She's the best. Okay, Nope, I was gonna say, I don't think there's anybody else, but maybe there isn't. Maybe there is, I should say. Those are some funny clothes. You aren't Chandish, are you? Sorry, I'm military, so I'm supposed to ask. I don't really care. The war with Chandish has been going on my entire life. I really don't care about it. As long as we don't die, I guess. The military's a bit of a drag, but you get benefits for it. And staying in the city is easy. Nothing ever reaches here. Well, except those giant monsters. But then the hero just took care of it herself, so whatever. The scary thought is, since monsters did make it to here, are they gonna make it here again? And what if the hero's not here that time? It's a lot to worry about. When it gets to be that much, I'd rather just not think about it. I just want to make sure there's nothing new. I don't think there is. No, it doesn't seem like it. So let's head to the lodge. Well. If it isn't my favorite bard and witch, I didn't know you two were in town. That's crap, we walked by you earlier. Did you? Well, what's shaking? We want to meet the king. Of Rule? Yeah, I guess he's laying pretty low these days. You'd have to be pretty important to meet him. Yeah, we get it. Why do you get to meet the king? Sheesh, all this attitude. For your information, I see the city from a giant monster attack. And I need to learn the Overseer song from the king. Important saving the world business, you know? The king knows the Overseer song? We need that too. You do? Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. How else would you keep breaking into the spirit world? Tell you what, I'll help you both out. Really? Sure. I'll bring you along to my meeting later. I could use a couple flunkies. Flunkies? I mean, I don't have to bring you. No, we'll do it. Ugh, cool. But hey, listen, since I'm doing you both such a huge favor, I could use one from you too. Like what? Nothing too hard, ha. I need to get a potion of power from the local shop. Can you pick one up for me? It would really be a huge help. You know, if you wanted to tag along later. Thanks, you're the best. Hey, you didn't forget what I needed, did you? I remember. So you're good at singing, right? Yeah, that's very nice. What other kinds of gear you got? Gear? Yeah, like weapons. I don't have that kind of stuff. What? You mean you just do singing? I'm a bard. Sheesh. I always assumed you were at least like an archer or something. Crazy that you even got this far. Are you gonna say the same thing? If I go back out there myself, I'll be mobbed with more fans. It's a blessing and a curse, you know? Oh, hi. Wait a minute. What was the dude's name? Mr. like Huisho or something? From Celeste? This is literally the same exact guy. Face and the hairstyle and clothing and all. Hello, yes. Welcome to our humble inn. He's like the hotel, like, manager. I do not know if you're aware, but the hero is staying with us. So please be on your best behavior. We would very much like to have her endorsement. Oshiro, yeah, exactly. This is totally the same guy. That's awesome. Yes. If the hero gives us a glowing review, then surely we'll be overrun with guests. Times have been hard with the war, you see. Rule did not take many visitors these days. Also, if you are bringing a keen in, please make sure to clean up after them. We've gotten many complaints of untidy rooms. That's awesome. Like, I thought he looked familiar. What are you doing here? Hello? It's you again. We're here for the potion of power. Wow. It didn't strike me as such high rollers. It will cost quite a few farquads. What? Farquads? As in currency? Money? Oh. We don't have any of that. Oh. Well, in that case, you can't have it. Ah! Can't we do something for you to give it to us? Maybe for some of my other potions, but the potion of power is very luxurious. You would need a treasure chest of farquads to afford it. Ah, forget about it. Me and my grandma used to make potions. It's not that hard. Screw you and your hoity-toity store. We'll just do it ourselves for way cheaper. Okay, let's get out of here. Good luck with your potion brewing. The potion of power can be very tricky to create. I hope your friend knows what she's doing. If she does, actually, I would love to talk to her. There aren't many potion enthusiasts here. Screw that guy. And screw the hero. She knows we can't afford fancy potions. She's trying to embarrass us. But I wasn't kidding. We can make it ourselves. It took me a minute to remember. But I definitely know all the ingredients for that one. Probably. Those are all the ingredients we need. Just flowers and plants. See? Not that hard. She probably assumed we would never be able to get it. That's why she agreed to help us at all. But we can beat her at her own game. Then she'll have to admit she was lying. But since that's her pride on the line, she'll probably actually take us to the king instead. I'm not sure I'm following. Doesn't matter, just get those ingredients. I'm actually really excited to show her up like this. Heh. Hey, look at this cool frog I found. Wow. Me and my friend need a frog like that. Can I have it? No. Okay. Oh, okay, thanks. Hey, can I ask you a question? Sure. Are you a dork? Huh? Because you look like a big dork. With your silly hat and feather. I'm a bard. Haha. That's rude. Swords are so cool. I want a big sword like the hero has. It looks like so much fun. Swing. Wah! I want to see if I can go back out into this, like, the desert or something. Probably not. Because the dude said that's like, oh, like, way far out in the desert. Or whatever. This is probably not worth my time, but I'm just gonna look around. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything out here. Not that I'm aware of anyways. I just wanted to double check that there wasn't anything like secret or anything. I don't know how to get to that location the dude was talking about though. Unsure. I need to look around to find some items. Unless it is elsewhere and I'm just stupid. But I'm not entirely sure. Oh, here's something. Hi, I bought your yellow mushroom. I need it for a potion. Can I have it? I wish I could just give it away. But I need money badly. I had to sell my horse and now I'm trapped in the city. Oh, I'm sorry. But is there something I can do in exchange for it? Chee! Well, business has been very slow, so if there were a way you could help me with promotion, for example, by performing in front of my caravan, I can do that. Chee! You have to write a theme song for my shop. I have some guidelines for success with this. I may be a panda, after all, but I understand humans very well. They like patterns or repetition. Whatever song you write, you're gonna have to sing it over and over, without changing anything. To make it interesting, but not too interesting. Gee, I think it's great. Now we just need to sing it over and over again. And the humans will come flocking. Gee, look at all these customers who came. All thanks to your singing. It's too bad I don't have any products to sell except for this mushroom, so you're tough out of luck, kid. Thanks for nothing. I have no problem giving you this. Yay! Whoa, 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 I'm gonna be rich now. Ha! That was an intriguing tune you sang. It was annoying at first, but something about that fifth repetition or so, it made me really like it. It made me notice the pretty nature stuff sold here. I bet someone make a unique piece of decor. That song was so catchy. Now it's stuck in my head. I'm kind of angry about it actually. I want it to stop. I guess there's a shop here. All this forestry stuff has a nice smell. Maybe I'll get it to help me relax. Saw people were into this caravan. I'd like to vibe here. I can't really afford this nature stuff. But can't you just find the stuff around outside anyway? People in the city treat foreigners like a disease. It's cruel. I hate it. I came a long way to be safe from the war, but here I'm an outsider. And with monsters attacking us now, I guess it's not safe either. I can't believe Chandash would really send giants. They're way bigger than the little guys in the forest. But hey, this whole conflict is crazy. I think we all want it to be over. I'm sick of this hot weather. Terrible for my skin, too. You can buy something if you want, by the way, but you don't seem like a jewelry type. Is there anybody up top? I thought I saw some people. No? What are you doing out here? Hey, I found one of the ingredients. It's in this rich person's backyard. I was thinking about just taking it. What? No way! What would your grandma think if you did that? Sheesh, okay, sheesh. Let's ask for it. It's just a flower, no big deal. Go right ahead. What would my grandma think? Okay, dweeb. You don't even know my grandma. Is she a criminal? What? No. She's a super sweet old lady. I mean, you're right, she wouldn't like me stealing. It just... didn't know that. This isn't gonna go well, is it? Hello? Hi. There's a blue flower in your backyard. Me and my friend need it for a potion. Can we use it? No. Nice. I said no. I know, but we needed to save the world. It's a long story. Please help us. Insane kids. If it means that much to you, you can have it. If you do some yard work for me. We can do that. Right, Miriam? Right. Lead the way, miss. All these leaves. Move them out of my yard. Out that way. Well, this doesn't seem too bad. Oh, out that way. Oh, I see. I see. What the hell was that? That leaf just like flew around like crazy. Hey! Have you ever stopped and noticed that the hero goes around fighting monsters with a cool sword, and we get stuck doing yard work? If she were here, she'd just take the dumb flower. Why aren't we? In case you forgot, the world is about to end. It doesn't matter if this old lady has leaves in her yard. But I mean, whatever, you do you. No, I'm not stealing the flower. Okay, this is just rather annoying, mainly because they're like flying all over the place. It's really obnoxious. Like, I want to do this the right way, but it's really obnoxious because they're just flying in circles. See, look at this. Look at that stupid ass leaf. Just like flying away into the air back into the yard. It's really annoying. I want to do this the right way though. So annoying. Oh, okay, thank you. You did such a lovely job with my yard. I baked these cookies for you. Wow. See, Miriam? We did the right thing, and we got cookies. Wow, cool. But what we need is the flour. Of course, I'm happy to give that as well. Yay, everybody's happy. This could have been so much easier. It could have, yes. It would have made my life a lot easier. So I got a closer look at this flower, and it's not exactly the kind we need, but it's pretty close, so it's probably fine. Well, up to you to get the rest of them. Good luck. I'll wait by the lodge where the hero's at. Can I talk with the lady more? No? This way to exit city. I don't want to exit the city. That went on for way too long. But at least I didn't have to get every single thing though, so that's a plus. Tell everyone you know about my lovely caravan. I have all kinds of plants and bugs I scavenge in the wilderness. Are you really a panda? Gee, yes! I've traveled all over the world with my caravan, but people here don't trust a talking red panda. They say they love animals, but they don't love me. I think you're neat. Wah, thank you kindly. Have you ever lived in the wilderness? There's nothing better for me. The smell of trees, the sound of rain on the roof of my caravan. But to be honest, I've grown to love human food. I guess that's partly why I started needing money. Chee! Crossing the desert to get here was very tough. It was hot in all my fur. And I almost ran out of food. Chee! There's not much to scavenge in the desert. But I'd heard of a beautiful city on the other side. With my spirit of adventure, I couldn't say no. It's not easy, but no matter what, I always keep a smile on. Things would turn around. Ain't that good for you, man? How do I get to that next thing? I don't know. Like, I don't know how to get this leaf. I don't understand how to get these leaves. Not really, anyways. Hooty hoo! Do you like the garden? My Keenan and I put our hearts into raising these plants for the castle. They're like our little babies. You can almost hear them singing in the sun. The most amazing thing happened to me the other day. I had this table at home, but it has a strange shape. It left a bothersome gap to the wall no matter how I angled it. But I found a stray piece of wood here, and it perfectly covered the gap my table makes. That's destiny. Sometimes life can be so good to you. Excuse me, sorry. Tending a garden in an arid region can be quite challenging. Most people who visit don't consider how much work it takes. But it's so rewarding too. The pretty colors bring light to everyone's day. And they honor our great king too. May his wisdom keep us safe from the war. Right. I don't know how to get the leaves. Like the red leaves. I feel like I need to get all of the things. There we go. That's how I do it. Wow, you're like a master of the butterflies. Can you talk to them too? Please tell me Lan says hi. I like to sing to the butterflies when I'm alone at night. I sing out the window so they come to me. There's a couple of the same ones that come every night. I think they're a little family. My little butterfly friends. They're like my second kin. Oh, but they'll never replace you, Lucia. I named my butterfly family Suki and Tenjin, by the way. I thought they should have regular people names. If I gave them cute buggy names, they might think I was making fun of them. But they're adult bugs with a family, so they need adult names. Okay, so that's how I do it. Alrighty then. So apparently I just missed one. I missed one over here somewhere. There's probably a total of 5. Maybe I just didn't go over to the lodge. That's probably what caused the issue. There we go. Now I have all the ingredients. Does anybody ever say anything here? No? Nobody says anything? It was just the other girl that said that? Okay. You got all the ingredients? Heck yeah! Great! Let's see them. Literally none of these are right. Huh? I mean, they're close, but they're all the wrong species or off color. Oh. Also, the frog was supposed to be alive. Oh. I can work with this though. There's a pot inside the lodge here we can use. Hopefully the hero doesn't notice us. Is it gonna work? Probably not, but it doesn't have to work. It just has to look like it will. Potion making runs in my blood. It'll be fine. Do parents make potions too? I don't know. Never met them. Oh. They left me with my grandma before I can remember. When I was a kid, she told me that they were coming back for me someday. But eventually she stopped saying that. They basically abandoned me. Oh. I'm sorry. That sounds really sad. Only when I think about it. Grandma Safety is all the family I ever needed. She made me forget I was missing anything. But I always did have a feeling that maybe if I worked hard enough and made myself into something heroic or famous, that they'd notice and realize what a mistake they made leaving me and come back. But that's a ridiculous idea. I don't even care if I ever see them now. Actually, I'm pretty sure I never want to. And I can't do anything heroic anyway. We're going to save the world, Miriam. Trying to. Would you look at that? Potion's done. Potion get? It looks weird. Yeah. It might actually be deadly. Let's see if the hero likes it. Oh, there you are. That took forever. Did you fall asleep or something? You almost made me late. I don't have time to hear your hilarious excuses. Point is, you couldn't get it, right? No, we have it right here. Really? Show her the goods. Huh. Well, great job. This was a huge favor. No problem. So now, you take us to the king, right? Yes. But we have to go. Right now. Alright, flunkies. Excited? Just keep behind me. Hey, watch it. Stay behind me, alright? Okay, sorry. Trying to go at it like a even pace. What are you doing? It's the ghost message. It knows we're close to the king. I think it's trying to get out of me. Well, that's not creepy. You two okay back there? Yep, no problem. Haha. Okay. Try to keep up. Oh, thank you for finally deciding to start running. I'm not moving myself. Ah! Hey! Keep it together. We're almost there. Now presenting His Royal Majesty, the King of Rule himself. Thank you, thank you. Okay, great. It's very nice to meet you all, etc. Wow, just very great. Obviously, we have a lot going on right now, with the big invasion in 3 days and all that. So sorry if I seem terse. What? An invasion? Your Majesty, that was still supposed to be secret. Oh. Whoops. See, this is why I can't talk to outsiders anymore. Too many secrets to keep track of. Secrets for days. Hey, is your buddy okay? King of Rule, it is time to talk. Your war is tearing us apart. I come to you, princess, with an open heart to beg the end of what you want to start. Give peace a chance. End this foolish dance. You caused such pain and such hate, and you sown a dark fate. with your fear and your blind arrogance. So basically pointing fingers. It's like, no, you started this. Wait, where are we going? What happened? Oh, there you are. You sent your stupid message to the king. Oh, right, the message. The ghost was actually a princess from Chandash. Uh-huh. And she wanted the war to end. Did it work? The message? No. It completely did not work. The king was really insulted by it. He threw you in jail. And then, eventually, he taught the hero the song, and I had to spy on them to learn it. Then I had to bust you out of jail. And it was pretty cool and heroic, and... Jeez. You were really passed out for all of that? Guess so. Sorry I caused so many problems. It's a good thing you were there to help me out. Again. That's fine. I'm getting used to saving your butt. Oh, wait! The king said they were invading in 3 days. Is that still gonna happen? What are we gonna do, Miriam? It's Tuesdays now, and I don't know. It's not our problem. For now, we're going to the Sky Temple, the Nexus Point, right on the border. We have everything we need to go meet the Overseer, and that's the priority. In fact, we're gonna get there now. How convenient. Feeling better? Yeah, just kinda wobbly. Great. Well, song time. I guess I'll play it on my piccolo, since I'm the one who knows it this time. Great. This feels weird. Don't, listen too closely, okay? I'm not some fancy pants musician, okay? Yeah, break out the dance, man. I don't know where to go to get the other dance, because the dude said it was out in the desert somewhere. I don't think it worked. Probably because of my sucky playing. You try it. I thought you played very nicely. Wait, hold up. What do you want? There was some kind of mess up. That song isn't gonna work. Why can't I do anything right? No, I mean, that's not the whole song. The King of Rule only knew one part of it. The other part is in Chandash. You gotta talk to the queen there. Oh, does the hero know that? We just figured it out. Something weird is going on in the spirit world here. She didn't want me to tell you. But I do what I want. I'm still rooting for you, little bee. And you too, Miriam. You two are a super cute team. Thanks. Okay, I'm gonna skedaddle. Audrey probably needs me. Love you too. I hate her. Yeah. Oh, is this not where I need to be? So, are we going to Chandash? Guess so. We definitely don't want to go back to Rule, since I busted you out of jail. We're basically fugitives now. Oh, yeah, I told you. Rules, they gotta be broken. Okay then. Oh no, the broom broke. Oh gosh, Viv, we screwed up. Yes, I can plainly see that. What do we do? Are they okay? No, they look pretty dead. I don't want to poke them. Ah! It's alive. I'm alive. You're alive. My broom! She's alive too. Oh, thank Aya. Did you creeps shoot us down? Yes. We're really sorry. We didn't know you were witches. You're not supposed to be on the border. We helped you land safely. What are you doing out here? None of your business. Flying. Viv, I think they're on a secret honeymoon. No. Oh my gosh, they super are. We're really sorry we messed up your romantic flight. God, but you didn't... What are you doing out here? We're Vivian and Sandra, the Spell Squad. We're hunting monsters out here. Uh-oh. That must be it, Viv. Duty calls. Sorry again that we shot you down and stuff. We got a monster to deal with. Stay safe here. My broom. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Here we go. Oh crap, it's bigger than we thought. No big deal. Remember our training. Ah! What are these things? Hey, you can fight those things? Well, I can sing. That's great. Welcome to the team. Help us with this thing. Are you gonna kill it? What? Kill it? We're not even sure it's alive. We gotta protect our forest from it. If you're not gonna help, then stay out of the way. Had I known it was gonna do that, that would have made my life a lot easier. Ow. Again, no consequences for failing this. Hey! The heck are you doing here? Well, these witches said they needed help. Irresponsible. This thing is dangerous. I can't believe they let you jump in here. I guess there's no stopping it, so I guess I'll have to fight this thing, but only to save your butt. Come on. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, another down. Woohoo! Don't woohoo this. These stupid witches nearly got us killed. Twice now. What's the deal, huh? What was that thing? We don't know, boss. They started appearing recently. You mean they aren't yours? Ours? What do you mean? I thought the monsters were, like a witchy thing? What? No way, boss. They're a total mystery to us. All we know is they showed up around when the princess disappeared. Oh, the princess. Yeah, the princess. And the weird thing is, they grow out of the ground? And they don't seem to have a mind of their own. Vivian, don't forget, civilians aren't supposed to know of all this stuff. Oh, yeah, sorry. Military secrets, I guess. But since you helped us take that thing down, we could trust you to keep all this between us, hey? Where did you say you were headed to anyways? We're going to the capital, I guess. Oh, you mean Mohabuni? That's easy. We can help you get there, no problem. Want us to give you a lift? No, you busted my broom. That's what I'm saying. We can make up for it. I feel like we should go with them, Miriam. You're so weird, riding on someone else's broom. Grumble, grumble. Grumble, grumble. Oh, I remember this section. Okay, get off here. This ferry goes straight to the capital. Seriously? You can't even take us all the way there? After you wrecked my broom? Hey, boss. We got stuff to do. And it's still a while to go. You'll be there tonight. Good luck. Stupid witches. They helped us, Miriam, after shooting us down. And only because they thought we were Chandash too. Oh gosh, Miriam. We totally forgot to tell them. The invasion from Rule is tomorrow. Oh yeah. And Rule thinks Chandash is behind the monsters. But they're a threat to these people too. We have to stop it, Miriam. I get that it sucks, but it really isn't our problem. What? How can you say that? We can't let them keep fighting. They have to learn to settle their differences. To fight their common enemy. If you don't learn the Earth Song, it won't matter. Don't forget, we're fugitives too, remember? We need to keep our heads down, get the Overseer Song, and get out before the invasion starts, and without calling attention to ourselves. I think we've had enough being attacked, and suspected, and jail time. I don't even remember the jail time. Well, I do. Can we please just play it cool here? Yes. Cool as a cucumber. I didn't realize the capital was still so far. We're gonna be on this boat all day. It's just like when we were pirates. Remember that, Miriam? No, I completely forget. I must have hit my head many times. Yeah, we hung out with pirates. And they really like coffee and... Oh, you're joking. Sometimes I wish you were too. I've never been to Chandash. Is it where all witches are from? I wonder if my parents ever lived here. It's a little weird. I've never really been around other witches before. Grandma Safie told me there was a kingdom of witches. Never crossed my mind to go though. Back in Delphi, I was the only witch. It made me kind of special. This whole kingdom feels like a big club that I was never invited to. I'm just gonna stay here and avoid talking to anyone. Jump in the river. Oh, hello. I do apologize if I seem distracted. I'm in a bit of a pickle, you see. I'm in charge of the musical entertainment this evening, but I forgot a most crucial element. Music. The band has no score to play. Yes, they're all preparing in their quarters now, but they must be as bamboozled as I am. Well, we could. No, not that. But what if... I wonder if it's the band from the town. The only solution that comes to mind would be if we improvised a new score to play. But oh, what a gamble. If only we had a composer on board. Oh, you spooked me. Why would you just run into someone's cabin? Well, it so happens I have a problem right now. I'm singing for the band performing this evening, but our conductor lost the music. Shame. What do you know about music? I can write it. Is that so? Well, I'll have you know, my part is the absolute most important. I'm dead middle, part 2 of 3. I have to keep the audience interested, all while filling in the real meat of the song. If you can write for that, then let's see what you got. Whatever, I don't really care that much. Well, not bad. Don't forget the rest of the band now, too. Hola! Here for the show this evening? I'm in the band, you know. Aw, and my part is the most important. I'm the last to play, the big finale. I'm the part everyone remembers long after the show. It must be exciting to meet me, wah? Tell me more. Well, I was just a normal witch in Mohabumi, but I always knew I was destined for greatness. Anyway, enough of that. Our conductor lost the score for tonight, but it's no big deal. I'll be winging it. Wish me luck in the show tonight. What? You? Think you can make something worthy of the big finale? Well, let's see what you got. No sweat, looks like we got ourselves a finale. Just gotta make sure the band's with us. God dang it, come on. Hello? You know, I don't seem to recall seeing you on this vessel. Oh, haha. Well, I've definitely been around. Just another witch from Chandash. That's me. Most peculiar. Well, you don't need to answer this, but I must ask. Are you a member of the Spell Squad? What? Of course. How rude of me to be so direct. I shan't ask more of it. Us civilians really don't know much, only theories and rumors. They say that Rule was behind the princess's disappearance, and that she's no longer living. You really need to confirm or deny anything. Your silence says it all. I'm sorry if my questioning has bothered you. Your secrets are safe with me. Really, I'm thankful for all the great work the squad does, all while hiding plainly among us. Oh, it's locked. Excuse me, that room is for a very important VIP guest on this boat. Do not disturb. Please think twice before you barge into random rooms. But it's fun. Bro. What are you headed to Mohabumi for? I was out in the boonies visiting family personally. Can't wait to get back home now. All the good stuff is in the city. This boat ride is so dull. Someone told me there's a performance later, but then she got all mumbly and quiet, so I'm not really sure if there is one or not. Apparently someone famous is on this boat. I don't know who, wasn't really paying attention. People just keep telling me things. Guess I have one of those faces that people want to tell things to. Ahem, hello. I'm the captain of this boat. I'm also the marimba player in the band. Of the three parts, I go first, because I'm the captain, and captains are the leader. It's easily the most important part of the performance. I have to capture the audience's interest and set up the rest of the song. But I don't have any music to play. Perhaps you could compose it for me. Most excellent. You have the floor. Because I don't really care. It doesn't have to be a coherent song. I believe I was the last one to need assistance. Now it's nearly time for the band to perform. Ah, I see. Well, goodness me! Miraculously, the band all has music to play. Won't you join us for the show then? Ahem. Thank you for coming. On this empty boat, with nothing else to do, may we now present to you our song, which somebody just made up today. It's terrible. I give my performance a 3 out of 10. I could do way better, but I'm tone deaf. Booyah! My goodness, riveting. We should have another show to play later tonight. Oh, boo! You suck. Bravo, bravo. Oh crap, it's Miss Hero! We're so honored by your attendance. Oh no, the honor is all mine. But you know, what I'm not honored by is the attendance of these criminals. Criminals? Yes, I'm afraid so. These rogues broke through rule's border, cheated their way into the king's court, and made a getaway from prison to here. They're fugitives from rule. No, she's lying. I can't believe how cool these punks are. What? They broke every rule in the book. All to subterfuge rule. The scoundrels who took our beloved princess. An enemy of those villains are surely our friend. Guess that would explain some things. But how we found her. But why would they do that? Don't you know? The people of Rule hate Chandash. They'd do anything to get at us. Oh, Miss Hero. She must have retired for the evening. It certainly is getting late. As captain, I advise that all guests on the boat take it easy and enjoy themselves tonight. Rough stuff. Minstrel. Huh? What was that? Minstrel. What? It's me, the princess. The ghost you met. You delivered my message to the king. Oh. You scared me. Yes, well, it's very hard not to do that. When you're dead. Please listen to me. I'm trapped in your body. And I still need your help. But I can help you too. The queen. You need to speak with her, right? That's my mom. I need to talk to her too. Before the invasion tomorrow. But it won't be easy to get to her. Mohobumi is a place for magical people. And you can't use magic, can you? Nope. Right. But if we work together, I think we can figure something out. I like teamwork. It's a bit new to me. But so is being dead. And I guess it hasn't stopped me yet. Sorry for, invading your body. And then being trapped inside it. That was pretty rude. And you've already done so much for me. I realize I'm asking a lot. It's cool. It sounds like we need your help too. Guess so. My name's Hala, by the way. The city is just ahead. We are getting very close, everyone. As captain, I would recommend that we all prepare to disembark. Welcome to Mohobumi. Please take this complimentary guide map. Hold down to open. Okay. Hey! This map doesn't have anything on it. It will fill in as... Let me try that again. It will fill itself in as you visit different areas. Non-magical persons will have trouble accessing much of the city, so we do not clutter the map with places you cannot see. As you may have noticed, the city is entirely underground. We keep it lit by magical crystals. Visitors often find this unusual, but a vertically designed city is more space efficient and convenient to navigate if you can fly, that is. There's much to enjoy here in Mohobumi. Even if you are not magical, the main marketplace is just ahead, and if you are interested in the study of magic, the academy is also on the ground floor. Yeah, I can't go back that way apparently. Okay, crystals. Righty then. Why, hello! Welcome to Mohobumi. The band has all dispersed now, but we were really big fans of your composition. Perhaps we'll save it for future shows. Not to worry, we won't be able to reach you here. Mohobumi is like a huge fortress. Although, you can't use magic, can you? You'll have a hard time getting around town on foot. I'm a complete fool for these shops. Every time I come, I feel I have to purchase something. Or 2, or 3, or 4 things. Mostly these shops are tourist traps for visitors, of course. The classier places are higher up in the city, but they're just so colorful and lovely. I suppose I really am easy. Alrighty then. I guess they sell brooms in this witch city. Don't know why I didn't think of that. They all look like crap though. We don't have money also. Oh yeah, this always happens to us. How are we ever gonna get anywhere? Apparently if you can't fly, you can't even get to most of the city. Really missing my broom right now. I really wanted to see the city too. I've never been around so many witches. One way or another, we have to meet the queen. She's got the overseer's song, right? Don't worry, Miriam. I have a plan. Really? To meet the queen? Mm-hmm. Huh, okay. I'll work on getting a broom, somehow. Hello, yes. Please peruse my shops. I'm sure something will catch your eye. Let me know if you have questions. These brooms are the finest in Mohobumi. My family and I cut these ourselves by hand. They don't look that good. Then your eyes deceive you. Are you an actual witch by chance? These brooms aren't really intended for, actual flying. They are collector's items for tourists, but they are still worth purchasing. And they make wonderful gifts. Miriam, I got some bad news. This guy said these aren't for flying. Hey, you can see me, right? I think I can talk through reflections, so that's handy. If you want to meet the queen, I have an idea where to start. My sister is a student near here. She might know some way to the palace. I'm marking her on the map, okay? Excuse me. Please refrain from talking to the mirrors. It, looks creepy, but I didn't say anything. Well, I could plainly hear you. Oops. Other people can hear me? This ghost thing takes some getting used to. Ahem. Righty then. Step right up. Why not look here for some new hot threads? That outfit is cute, but maybe it's a bit dated. You'll find something you'll love here. The people of Mohabumi have the best fashion in the world. Ask anybody, we're famous for it. Don't you want to look fabulous too? Your little feather cap is the definition of cute. Where did you get it? Oh, thanks. I made it actually. Huh. I found the feather first and thought it was really cool. So I wanted something to put it in. I'm not super good at sewing. So I got my friend Marley to help. What a great story. Wait, I wasn't done. Oh. See, because then we had to find the fabric. And that's how we made it. Great. Well, if you want to buy anything, you can do that. I traveled all over the world, but I've never seen a city like this. Mohabumi is really a magical place. Literally, because it's magic. Without magic, it's hard to reach much of the city, but there's so much to see in the tourist areas. I visited the academy and sat in a class there. It was a little pointless, but it was interesting seeing how witches learn. I'm writing a travel guide, actually. I want to see everything the world has to offer. What about you? Where do you think I should go next? Langtree. Langtree? It's in a forest. It's really small and it's really far from here, but it's special. Okay. Okay. Oh, bother. This baton is always acting up. It's an old family heirloom, enchanted somehow to react to music. But the thing's so bloody sensitive. I can't so much as walk by a musician. I'm sure it's lovely for conducting, as long as the band is kilometers away. Wah! On one occasion, I was out and about with this thing, and I had the misfortune to run into a marching band. I was trapped up in a higher place for hours. They had to bring someone to get me down. Something so music sensitive could be useful, perhaps, so I thought to bring it to the academy. Chaps here know a thing or two about magic, or perhaps they could fix the bloody thing. That would be nice. Blimey! Oi, could you please stop that? Blasted thing, enough already! Okay, same thing. Okay, into the academy apparently. Oh, hi! Ah, it's you, from the boat. Are you a student here? Heh. Wink. I'm winking, of course, because I know you are not. If you have come to learn about magic, well, I admire your pursuit of that knowledge. There is not much you can do with it. You are not a witch, correct? Unless you are born with the gift. Why are some born with magic and some not? The answer is not clear to us yet. That's the primary subject of my research here. Well, good for you, man. Oh, sorry if I didn't notice you just now. I'm working on my thesis, just going back and forth, from my room to the library, day and night, forever, and I forget how to talk, like a normal person. I'm studying different kinds of magic. Different individuals produce different magics, even when they attempt the same thing. But now I'm freaking out because there's no reason I can find for why that is. It won't make for a very compelling presentation. The academy is so important to me. I grew up always thinking I'd study here, dreaming about it. And now that I'm here, I wanted to create the most groundbreaking thesis, really discover something. But it's easier said than done. Now I just hope I can graduate. Wasn't that good for you? Kendra. Sis? Kendra, am I seeing things? Hell, what are you doing in that mirror? I need your help, Can. I need to talk to Mom. Oh gosh, Hal. She's been worried sick about you. We all have. What happened to you? I died, Can. I know that. But what? How? An accident. An accident? That's all I get? Everything's always a secret from me. They didn't even tell me when you vanished, Hal. I'm not a baby anymore. I'm sorry, Can, but I can't talk about it now. What do you need? I'm tied down to this body. Hi, by the way. I'm a bard. We don't have access to magic. So how can we get into the palace? No magic. Wait a second. Did you say you're a singer? What? Oh, that's right. What? I was just studying this in class. It's a little known fact that magic is actually just advanced music. What? And way back, we used to use songs to do magic. Found it. Try singing this. I see. It worked. It worked. I can do magic? Sort of. Singing is primitive compared to real magic, but these crystals are extra magic sensitive, so they'll respond to you. That's the only example song in the book. I wish I could be more help. I've been amorous but know tons more spell songs. Oh no, not her. Who? Our older sister. She's headmaster of this whole school. And yeah, a pain to deal with. I don't want to see her. I don't think she wants to be seen by anybody. She's been hiding at the top of her tower for weeks. There's also Badraya. I can mark where she lives for you, Hal. Maybe she could help too. That's a much better idea. Thank you, Can. I wanted to give you a hug just now, but I guess you're just a ghost in the mirror. I love you, Hal. Love you too, sis. Alrighty then. Are you one of my students? Gahaha, of course not. If you were, you'd never forget me. Take magical engineering sometime. You'll love it. I'm rather like a bear. I'm fairly placid until provoked. I like to hibernate 3 months of the year. Gahaha. That's probably as far as the analogy goes. I don't make a habit of scratching my rear end on trees. The administration would frown on that even with my tenure. My students are brilliant. They're building a device to go up into space. Why? Who knows? Maybe they'll poke Aya herself in the eye. Well, that good for you, man. Oh, hi. Miriam. Ugh. You got a broom. Yeah. I had to do a bunch of pointless side quests. But I got one of those cheap brooms. It's not exactly good. Going more than a couple feet off the ground is pretty terrifying. We're trying to get used to it. Well, that's okay. Guess what? What? I learned how to do magic. What? Singing can do magic. And not just like the magic of friendship, but real magic like spells like that can do things. That's great. Well, I'm in no shape to take a passenger yet, so I guess keep doing your thing. Figure out how to get into the castle. I'll learn how to fly this thing. And then we can join forces. This is embarrassing. I only knew how to fly my grandma's broom. Everyone here makes it look so easy, and I look like an idiot. I guess now I'm just the failure witch, who can't even do basic witch things. It's okay. I can't fly brooms either. Yeah, but you aren't a witch. So this is a witch academy. I never thought there'd be school just for magic. It seems so boring to study. What? Magic is cool, Miriam. Yeah, of course it is. So why would you study it? Magic is all about doing cool things. Reading about it seems like a waste of time. So wait, you can do magic by singing, huh? Sure can. They said magic is advanced music. I always knew music was magical. How is it that I did magic my whole life and never knew that? It feels so weird. It's like this thing I've had my whole life was keeping secrets from me. Did Grandma Safi know? She never really taught me stuff. We just went outside and did stuff. To me, magic was always a thing that just was. To think that it's something with an origin that you can study and understand. It takes the magic out of it. Even if magic is made of music, it doesn't really take the mystery out. Music is an even bigger mystery, Miriam. What? No, it isn't. Music is just like notes, like ABC, that you can count and put in order. What? Oh my gosh, Miriam, that isn't even close. Music is so much more than that. Trust me, I'm a pro. Music is sounds and vibrations. It's the whole way the whole universe moves. Nobody can understand all of it. Well, that's not really what magic is to me, but I guess it sounds better than just notes. I think that's okay. The other thing is, it can be whatever you want it to be. Sure. But I don't know why you'd want to study it, because learning is fun. Okay. Oh, I don't go here. I was just stopping by. I had to deliver my boyfriend some dinner. I'm an awesome, supportive girlfriend. He's studying hard night and day. When you fall into that, it's easy to forget everything, like eating. He'd never forget me, though. He'll become a grand witch and we'll get married. Yes, it's a total dream life. These days are the tough ones. He's in school and I'm busy with work. We hardly see each other now, but it will all be better in the end. Sometimes I worry that the war will reach us here, and he'll be called to battle as a grand witch. Our perfect life would be short-lived. All I can do is hope. And keep telling strangers about all my worries. Sorry if that's awkward. I have a lot on my mind. Ain't that good for you? Whenever I'm lost in Mohabumi, I always remember the 3 Ds. Down, does, de-open the map. Wait, that's not very memorable. Wait, how do I open the map again? Oh no. What button opens the map? Was it left? Up? X? This is terrible. I wrote notes for all my favorite spell songs on it too. I need to find it. It's easy to get lost in Mohabumi, especially if you're walking on the ceilings and walls. Sometimes I forget which way is up and which is down. Wait, down, that's it. Does open the map. I guess it was pretty memorable after all. Why is that good for you, man? Oh, hi. I can finally explore the rest of this market. There's a lot here, mostly crap. I guess that's what witches like, though? I was checking out this candy. It's really weird. Safi never made stuff like this. All this candy is made from stuff around here. You never see this back in Delphi. There's this one familiar flavor, though. It's kind of like this wild mushroom we used to pick. It grew under the trees in Delphi. She would cook it into everything. I don't think it's exactly the same, but the taste really reminds me of those mushrooms. I wonder if she was trying to mimic this. I wonder if Safi ever lived here. She never told me about it if she did. I never even asked where she came from. I wish I had. I like to think she was here once, or maybe she grew up here. I don't know why, but I like to think that. Interested in some candy, sweetie? They're all homemade from family recipes, passed down through generations of witches. I like candy. Of course you do. Try some of the dried worm guts. Could I have candy? What? That is candy. My worm guts are the best in Mohabumi. Try. That's okay. If not the worm guts, how about my pickled bug horns? Do witches really eat these things? We love these things. Try. It's such a waste to come to Mohabumi and not even taste our candy. Try just one thing. I insist. Fine. Oh, that's really tasty actually. Didn't I tell you? That's a very popular one. Sweet, crunchy bat flakes. Would you like to take some? Nah, I'm okay. Witches are the most fake, boring, annoying people on the planet. If you ask me, I'm not really proud to be one of them. And we're born with such strange hair colors. Pink, green, cyan, blah. I like normal human hair colors. I guess that's obvious from my hair now. I don't really get why there's a war going on. Like, what's wrong with Rule? Did they do something? They seem cool to me. What do I know? I want to move out of here when I get older. Definitely not go to the academy. I'd go across the ocean. Or I'd go to Rule even. Starting a new life in a strange new place? That sounds almost kind of exciting. Oh, we're back down here. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh. I didn't expect that. Oh, I think I understand. I need to find a different song to be able to get across there. Probably. Back this way. Do you have anything else to say now? It's like, wow, you did magic. Lame. Or something along those lines? No? My great-great-grandma started the whole war with Rule. It's true, really. A long, long time ago, she was in Shishan. And she saw one of those animals. What do they call him? Quinn? It was a beautiful bird, I think. And she decided to keep it. But later she found out it was the Princess Quinn. When it went missing, he panicked. They thought it was kidnapped by spies. Yep, so they started the war over it. You know, it was crazy. Because the Quinn liked my great-grandma way better. The prince was like really mean to it. It was embarrassing for Rule. So they kept the real reason for the war a secret. But it was my great-great-grandma. Yep, rest in peace. My whole family is crazy. We used to live in the Mohabumi Castle. Yep. When I was a kid, it was my job to brush the queen's hair. I had to do it every day, even though she was so young. Or even though I was so young, I should say. My dad was like a political advisor to her. So he knew like all her secrets. But he knew too much. Yep. One day he found out something he wasn't supposed to. So the queen killed him. Yep. It was so sad. We had to leave the castle forever. I never found out the secret that got him killed. But I think it was about one of the princesses. Yep. They're always doing illegal stuff. They can always get away with anything because they're royalty. When I was young, everyone said I was a prodigy. Like with magic. I studied in the castle with the princesses. They were all jealous of me though, because I was so talented. I tried for the academy when I was still a kid. Took the entrance exam and everything. The proctor told me my exam was flawless too when I handed it in. But then later, when I got the official results, my score was terrible. But then I looked at the answers on my exam, and it wasn't even my handwriting. They switched my exam on purpose, yup. It was totally corrupt. The queen brought my score for one of the princesses. I guess she wasn't too smart either, based on her exam. So I never got into the academy. Crazy, huh? Yes, absolutely wild. Potion shop. Is Miriam gonna be up here too? Oh hey, it's a criminal. Shh, hey. Please don't say that so loud. I don't want to get in trouble. Aw, don't sweat it. A criminal record's like a badge of honor. Well, to me anyway. I won't tell anyone your cool secret. Is this your first time in Mohabumi? How do you like it? It's pretty big. Feeling overwhelmed? I guess, since we can fly and walk on walls and stuff. It doesn't feel so big to us. But it must be shocking if you don't have magic. When you get a chance, you've got to check out the crater. It's the theater in the upper area of the city. All the coolest acts come through there. I hear there's a band there from across the ocean. Is it Manny's band? I wonder. Unless it's the band from the boat. Hey, how can I help you? Want to buy a potion? I don't have any money. Aw, too bad. My potions are the best. I like to really go with the flow, you know? I make my potions fresh every day. I just kind of listen to the universe and see what ingredients it wants today. And then I use those. Sometimes it gets weird, but sometimes I make nifty new discoveries. I think I'm really in tune with the now, you know? You know, the whole universe, it's just all of us in one big mushy pile together, and we all mix together in different ways, but we're all really part of the same one thing. I like thinking about that, and about all the ways all the little pieces mix together. That's why making potions is the coolest. So, they make potions here. That's your specialty, right? More like my grandma's specialty. I just picked up some things from her. But we can never make potions like these. We just use what was around us in Delphi. What's your specialty? I guess I'm pretty good at blowing stuff up with my fingertips. That's very violent, Miriam. Do you really like blowing things up? Well, yeah. It's really fun. I don't know. That's just what my magic does. Magic is so different here. Witches have all these different uses for it. They do lots of things with it. I feel so simple by comparison. I thought doing magic made me a witch, but we're barely even the same thing. I feel so different from everyone here. My grandma's the only one who feels like home. We haven't talked in a long time. I keep wondering if she's okay. I bet she's worried about you too. Yeah. And I mean, you know, what if we don't make it in the end? What if the world ends? Last time I saw her could have been the last. I never thought about that. Well, I did. I think we'll make it back, Miriam. I guess I don't know for sure. Either way, you don't have to feel alone, because you have me. That's nice. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I'm so tired. I was up all the night before, partying, and then I had work today. I think I'm starting to see things. You look like a happy green elf. Heh. Are you really here? You look so ridiculous. I'm real. Haha. Oh my gosh. I'm so embarrassed. Wait. That's exactly what a hallucination would say. Tell me a story, sweet little hallucination. I'm real, but okay. Once there was a happy unicorn. Except the happy unicorn wasn't happy because, she lost her horn. Oh no. Yeah, so she looked like a normal horse, but in her heart she knew she was a unicorn. And her name was, Miriam. That's so... So Miriam, the unicorn, she went looking for her horn. And... you should get some sleep. Okay. Oh, I'm back down here. God dang it. Keep doing the wrong thing. Well, I can't get across there at the moment. Hey there, bud! Don't be rude to anybody here. Mohabumi is a city of love. Well, I'm the only one who says that, but I'm gonna make it true by spreading love out in every direction. If everyone could learn to love and respect one another, the world would be a better place, bud. We don't need no war. We don't need no hate. Just feel the love. That's what it's all about. Some folks will laugh at you for saying wild things, even if they're true. Especially if they're true. But don't let the words stop you, bud. Let your love grow free. Oh, it's you. The creepy one who escaped from jail, stowed away on my boat, stuck into my room and sang me a song. Well, how you doing? Break any more laws lately? Well, Habumi is a most wonderful musical city. Hard to believe there are folks out there working to destroy it. Those monster-loving rulers frighten me so much. The jail must have been a nightmare. I'm sure you've seen awful things. No wonder you came out so twisted. Thankfully, the war hasn't reached us here yet. You've come to the right place to get away, but its shadow lurks close. There's talk of monsters in the forests. Rulers are all keep monsters of their own, too. Think that's a coincidence? We won't be safe here forever. Alrighty then. Well, it's another day of war with rule. Folks may not always talk about it, but you can bet it's on their minds, heh. Everyone's stressing about the war, running around, but when you get to my age, it's no big thing no more. It's just life as a Chandeshian. Those animal lovers are scary for sure. I hear they got lots of monsters coming after us. But I also saw the hero around here too. I think Aya sent the hero here to protect us. Aya's on our side, so harm will never come to us here. Are you sure about that? Oh my, it can't be. Hala? Badraya, how's the baby coming along? Hala, you died. I know. I was trying to make it less awkward, sis. What's going on here? I'm in this body. Hi. And we need to talk to Mom, but this minstrel doesn't have magic. The best we can do is sing the really old spells. The old songs? Did you talk to Amaris about it? No. I'm trying not to see her. I was hoping you could help us, Badraya. Well, that I could, Hala. But I'm not a scholar like Amaris. I don't know these things. You know she could answer a question like that. I do know one of the songs, the one that goes like this. Why don't you try it? What was the song? That was it! The one that lets us walk on walls. There we go. It's a handy one, but if you want to see Mom, you've got to talk to Amaris. It's the only way. Yeah, we will. I marked her office on your map just in case you forgot. I love you, Hala. Please don't haunt me forever. I'd be tempted, but I'm already in a committed haunting with this minstrel. I love you too, Badraya. Give my regards to my niece when she's born. I see. Okay. Wait. I don't know if I'm missing anything. And if I am, I don't know where. Oh, hi. You know, being a witch doesn't make life easy. I think about this all the time. People think magic solves all your problems, but I have lots of problems. I wish it solved all my problems. When my girlfriend dumped me, where was magic to help me then? That's what I'm asking. I can fly and walk on walls. But women, I just can't understand them. What's even the point of magic? I traded in a heartbeat. If it gave me my girlfriend back. Probably. I suppose I'd have to think about it. Okay, let's go back down to the right real quick. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I can go that way. You're doing the wrong thing. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there was anything else over there, so I think I just need to go all the way back to the left. There's probably some people that I'm missing that I haven't found yet. What was the song? Oh. If I go up now. Supposed to say, why is it not letting me do anything? Why, you caught me! That's right! The mysterious graffiti artist of the Witch Academy, who's left her mark all over, but has never been seen, is me! Oh, you haven't heard of me? Just don't tell anyone you saw me, okay? The Witch Academy is so stuck up. People think studying magic means they know everything. I hate it. Someone has to shake things up. That's me. I'm a student here, too. If the administration finds me out, I'll be expelled for sure. Not that I love this place, but I need to graduate. It's my ticket out of this drab city and into the real world. I want to be one of the few witches who leaves Chandash. I've got big ideas, bub. Why that good for you? Oh, I think I understand. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. So that just loops me back around. No. Now do this. Because it wants me to go back up that way. Oh, hi. Hola, my amigo from the boat. Are you enjoying Mahabumi? This just so happens to be right near my favorite place in the city. The Crater Theater. All the best musicians in the world come here. I would play here myself, but I smashed my accordion. Perhaps I did not think that through, that's what I'm saying. You must always follow the music. That's the spirit of a true musician. And sometimes, the music tells you to smash your accordion and light it on fire. No one can ask why she asks us this, but when you become a musician, you pledge your allegiance to her whims. You have the spirit of a true musician. I did not know it when I met you, but now I can feel it. Yours shines bright as mine. We are kindred spirits, amigo. Carry the music in your heart wherever you go. Hey, it's you guys. Holy cannoli! Ace! Manny! What a sight for sore eyes! Always thought we might run into you again. It's been a while. We ain't got much time to chat. About to go up on stage here. And once we're up there, that's gonna be a whole night. These witches sure know how to party. I'm mentally preparing myself. We'll give them a night to remember. Come watch us in a bit. Man, it's just great to see you, Ace. After you left, we took the show on the road. We've run all over the world. It's been quite an adventure. Maybe a little too much. Yeah, ain't always been easy. Really? We've had our instruments stolen, been kicked out of rule, and that time we were on trial for sea crimes. We've definitely been in some hot potatoes. All worked out in the end, though. We're still going. We even got ourselves a new singer. The band definitely ain't the same without you, though, Ace. We miss you. We loved you. We'd love if you traveled with us. Aw, that does sound really fun, but I have to save the world. Sounds important. You gotta follow your ace. Your heart, Ace. It's so cool to see you all again, though. I didn't think you'd ever leave Delphi. Huh? Delphi ain't really a thing anymore, Ace. What? Delphi really changed after you left. There was a dark feeling in the air. The sun didn't shine as bright. The wind stopped blowing, and monsters started appearing. Monsters? They were horrible, dark creatures. They tear homes apart, attack innocent people. Nasty, nasty stuff. I think I've seen those kinds of monsters. Is the town gone? Well, the town's still there, but it ain't what it used to be. It isn't safe. The people left there are in constant fear. We did everything we could. I love my town, Ace. Leaving it wasn't an easy choice, but we had to. Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm glad you're okay. Our music made a difference, Ace. I really believe that. We keep people's spirits up. We carry that good vibe you gave us. And ever since we left, we've been spreading it all over the world. Wow. Delphi may be in some trouble, but we left their spirits tough, Ace. And there's still some good folks there. Yes, like that witch. Witch? Oh yeah, Sapphire. Sapphire? She's a tiny, very kindly old lady. That's Miriam's grandma. Huh? Who? Oh, you never met her. She's great, though. If she's related to Sapphire, she must be. Sapphire has been keeping Delphi safe. She's the only one who can fight the monsters. She's impressive for an old lady. I see. Well, enough about that. Ace, we got a show to put on. That's right. Amazing to see you again. Don't forget about us. We'd have you back anytime. Yeah, I'm with this band. It's just a temp thing. They're so dorky. I'm working on launching my solo career. The music I do is pretty different, but I need these gigs. Girls love a guy in a band. After I perform, they line up. Well, except with this band. It's hard to look cool with these dweebs behind you, but I'm doing my best. Are you their old singer? That explains a lot. They always talk about you, and whenever I sing, they want me to sound more like you. Can you give me a sample? Sing for me. Oh, that, I don't do that. I love the crater. I love to just get down. Yeah, and freaky. These joints are old, but they still got life in them. I've been dancing these halls, heck, since I was a baby. The kids just keep getting younger, but they ain't got moves like mine. Generations of dancers have come and gone, but the crater's always been there. It's a special place. Am I gonna see you on the floor tonight? No? You don't want to dance? What the heck are you doing here? Oh, what are you doing here? I don't know. What are you doing here? Nothing. It looked like you were dancing, Miriam. No, Okay, you know what? I was dancing. Is that against the law? I didn't know you liked dancing. I don't, usually. But, I don't know. I've been figuring out a bunch of stuff about myself, and it's been exhausting, and I want to dance. I don't care if you want to judge me. No, I want to dance with you. Oh, Miriam, I heard about your grandma. What? Really? There's monsters in Delphi. Just like here. She's fighting them. Oh. Is she okay? I think so. She's keeping the whole town safe. Your grandma's really cool, Miriam. I hope she's okay. So, what sort of stuff have you been figuring out? Everything. Like who I am, and what I'm doing, and why I'm doing it. Oh. That's a lot. You figured that out? No. I guess you don't really ever figure that out. I just was thinking about it. Is that all she has to say about it? I guess so. Well, this was a nice experience. But I gotta skedaddle. Oh, you're not going to dance? Okay. Okay, so I need to head up. Oh, that leads me back around. Okay. Oh, hi. All this stress is bad for my skin. This forever war would be boring if it wasn't also terrifying. I don't want to be eaten by a monster. I didn't mean to do that. I thought sideways living would be a fun change of pace. After me and my boyfriend split, it was time for something new. Turns out it's not really that exciting. My life is still the same boring thing, but sideways now. Building in Mohabumi is a pretty unique challenge. That used to be my problem. I was studying to be an architect, until I wasn't. How does anyone know what they want to do? I can't even decide which direction to live in. There we go. I don't know how to get in there. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna make it. God dang it! Come on! That's annoying. There we go. Hala! Amaris? What brings you here? Well, I died. Oh, I know that, believe me. And other things, too. You really hurt this family, you know that? What you did was incredibly selfish. Hey! That's not very nice. Your sister was kidnapped. Why is that selfish? She wasn't kidnapped. Huh? She ran away. Abandoned us, got herself killed. Why didn't you tell us yourself, sister? Well, I mean, yeah. You ran away from home? Why? I wanted this stupid war to end. And Mom has the power to stop it, but she wouldn't hear me. I got frustrated. And then I thought, maybe the King of Rule would have more reason. It was desperate and stupid. I realized that. So I ran away. And then I died. I'm sorry, Amaris, okay? Now everyone thinks Rule killed me. And it's just another thing instigating the war. I can't let that be my legacy. Then how did you die? The forest monsters, or demons, or whatever they are. Something terrible is happening out there. And it's not Rule, and it's not us. Someone needs to make Mom understand that. We just need a song, Amaris. A spell song we can use to reach the palace. You're the only one who might know it. I do know it. I shouldn't even have to teach it to you, Hala. All the royal family should know it. Kandra and Badraya didn't. Really? So much old knowledge going forgotten. Here, this is it. Wait, what was it? There we go. Thank you, Amaris. Of course. Losing you was very hard, Hala. For all of us, I couldn't help but be angry. Maybe you don't deserve it. I'm helping you so that you can go talk to Mother yourself. You would hurt her the most. I hope you're ready to answer for that. I thought you were smarter than this, Hala. You were smarter than this. You could have been a great student like Kandra, or raised a family like Badraya, but you threw it all away. Stupid. Such a waste of your precious mind. And as soon as you vanished, we knew. Let you run away yourself, but I didn't know why. You never said anything, Hala. It seemed like you just wanted to be rid of us. How can I not be angry? Perhaps I was too quick to judge. I should be happy to see my little sister again, but seeing you like this right now, it's just bringing out my anger. I'm sorry to be like this, Hala. Forgive your fool of a sister. Okay, so where do I go now? I don't know why I did that. That was stupid of me. 'Cause now I need to do it. How do I get up there? I don't know. Because it's not this way. I don't think it is anyways. I don't know which way to go. Wait, you have more to say? Wah! I love living upside down. Wait, no. It's the rest of the world that's upside down. I'm one of the few right side up ones. Eh. Some folks don't like being on the ceiling. You get used to it. Suits me just fine. But then I may just be a very upside down kind of person. At least that's what all my boyfriends say. Eh. Maybe I understand. Go back the other way, please. Thank you. Yeah. There we go. Whoa, hey now, Wanderer. Didn't expect to see you here. There's really no place like Mahabumi, is there? It's full of secrets. I think that's important, Wanderer. The world needs mysteries. How did you get here? The real truth is, we can never know the real truth. Some questions are just too big, and sometimes the question is more important than the answer. Don't you think? A real mystery can remind us of that, even a mundane one. Mahabumi's got lots of cool nooks, even some that aren't on the map. I found one particularly special little nook. And if you find it, well, I won't say. Some things are best to discover on your own. I don't know where that is. Getting close. I think I am anyways. Oh, I'm stupid. I didn't see the wall here. Got anything further over? No? Okay. I think I made it. That went on for a lot longer than Wool did. Oh. Hala? Hi, Purnima. How did you... Who is... Why... What? We're here to talk to Mom. Oh. She's still looking for you, Hala. Anyone that lends her an ear, she sends to find you. She won't believe that you're gone. So, we should talk to her. Yes. I just thought you should know. Please be gentle with her, alright? It's startling to see you again, Hala. Mother's been so difficult to deal with. I know you said back then that you were going to run away if Mother didn't negotiate peace. I thought it was an empty threat. Maybe you can talk some reason into her. I'll be my witness, I've surely tried. But you know her, she's stubborn, and nobody else has time to deal with her. You're a brave soul, Purnima. As brave as I need to be. Mom! Can it be? Hala? Hala, you returned to us. I knew it. I knew you were alive all this time. Your sisters denied it, said the most awful things, but I knew it, Hala. I'm so glad you're alive. I'm sorry, Mom, but I'm definitely dead. But your voice... What is going on? Mother, can't you see my death is reality? Though I've left the frame, my message is the same. Deep amongst the trees, something comes, you must believe. Monsters growing tall, a danger to us all. They took my life and now our strife each day grows ever more. They can't afford to be ignored because of pointless war. I wish I could just give to you forgiveness that you lack. This war is not worth all our loss, and it won't bring me back. She's gone. Hala, her words, they're so naive. What? Oh, my dear old Hala, I can't believe she's really gone. She died carrying this foolish idea in her heart. She never understood how things worked. How could we just end the war? It's impossible. It's not impossible, you just have to believe. But those were her last words. As a ghost, she came all this way to say that to you. Yes, I dearly wish that made her words true, but it does not. any more than when she was with us. Ah, wait! That's not all. There's an invasion tomorrow, too. Yes, I'm well aware. Those animal-loving barbarians, so long as they haunt us, there will never be a chance for peace. But, please, be gone, now. Whoever you are. I'm a bard, by the way. And I'm trying to save the world? So I need to learn the Overseer song. Can you teach me it? No. Miss Queen. Allah's message was really important to her. I really think you should listen to what she said about monsters and stuff, and the war. Our spell squad is already dealing with the monsters. My worry now is that hero we sent to rescue her in Wool. Hala, my wonderful daughter. She was so intelligent and yet so foolish. She could have been a scholar like Amaris, if only she weren't so reckless. Please, I wish to be alone. You listen to me here, lady. We're all gonna die if you don't stop being so damn stubborn. You hear me? Good. Alrighty then. But that was pointless. I'm sorry. Now you see what Hala dealt with. Dumb. Is Miriam gonna be out here? Probably. Ghost Kid! I'm really sorry about my mother. I just want you to know, I really think Hala was right. And you needed the Overseer song, right? I can teach that to you at least. If it helps. Yes! Okay, then listen closely. Thank you. Of course. I'll keep talking to my mother. Maybe with time, sense will reach with her. We'll reach her. Good luck on your journey, Ghost Kid. Can I ask you something? Yes? How do you make your hair look so crazy? Oh, it's a lot of hairspray. A lot. It looks neat. Thank you. Okay then. Well, that was a fruitless endeavor. But now what? Hey, check it out! I mastered this stupid broom! Now it can get us anywhere in the city! Then we can finally meet the... You met the Queen already, didn't you? Yes? Well, great! So you got the Overseer song? Yeah! What's wrong? What's the problem? The war didn't end, Miriam. Even after we came all this way, we couldn't change anything. How many times do I have to tell you? The world is ending! War or no war, it doesn't matter. We got the song, so we have what we need. We can meet the Overseer. Hop on my broom and let's go! Before the invasion. Or you can meet me later, if you still have stuff to do. I'll mark on your map where to find me, but keep it quick. Here we go! I didn't actually mean to do that. Yeah, I'm missing a couple dances and whatnot, like that the masked kid was alluding to, but I don't know where to get them. Wow, Miriam, you fly this broom really well. It's like you never lost your old one. Meh, I'm definitely not as good with this one. But, thanks. I'm really sorry, Miriam, about your broom, and also, we promised to work together more, but I met the queen without you. Are you upset with me? Nah, I'm still upset my broom broke, but I'm not mad at you. I had a lot of stuff to think about anyway. It was weird being in a city of other witches. I thought it'd be a place where I fit in, but I didn't. That just means you're special. Well, maybe I don't want to be special. I've been special my whole life. Around Delphi, me and Safi were the only witches. I never knew someone else like me, and I guess I still don't. It doesn't feel good to be different like this. I feel like I'm just messed up, and I'll never fit in anywhere. I don't fit in either, Miriam. What? Yes, you do. Everywhere you go, you make lots of friends. Everyone loves you. Nobody loves me. I love you. Aww. I mean, like a friend. I know. Maybe I do make friends, but it's not because I fit in or I'm like them. Everywhere we go, I'm an outsider too. Just being on this adventure is wrong for me. I'm not a hero. I'm not supposed to be here. But you make me feel like I am. We're outsiders together. I'm glad that we're friends. You know, you're probably the only person I know that I'd call a friend. I'm glad we're friends too. Aww. Righty then. That was a really long section. I did some research in the city. We're going to meet the Moon Overseer, the Moon's Queen. And if I understand right, we're gonna have to play the song I learned, and the song that you learned, at the same time. No idea why, but it means I'll enter with you. Pretty standard by now, right? We'll probably land far apart like last time, but I'll meet up with you ASAP. That's the plan. Any questions? I'm curious. The hero. Oh, her. I heard the Witch Queen sent her off to go find a princess or something? But that princess died. Awesome. I mean, not awesome. That'll keep the hero occupied for a while, so that's good news for us. Any more questions? Yep, it's today. Looks like we beat it though. Do you think everyone will be okay? Probably not. But what else can we do? If these idiots want to fight each other, I guess we just have to let them. Stop giving me that look. We're gonna save the world, remember? We don't have time to fix every problem on the way. Any more questions? How you feeling? Huh? I feel fine, I guess. Pretty feelings out right now. And ready to go meet an overseer. Yeah, I couldn't do it without you, Miriam. Yeah. Any more questions? Why did we land far apart? I don't know. Well, the thing about the spirit world is, none of it is real the way things are here. It's shaped by your mind and by the overseer. That's why it goes empty when an overseer dies, and different people see different things in it. I bet it looks really different to the hero, so the space there is really chaotic and shifting, distorting around each person there. It's probably basically impossible for people to find each other, except the castle where the overseer lives. It's a center that's the same for everybody. So that's probably why we find each other there. Yes, I knew after all. I just never put the pieces together. Did that make sense? I can explain it again if you want. Any more questions? Nope. Okay, great. Let's get this over with. And we're dead. Oh no, I'm stuck. Beep! Are you a human? Yes? Is it the Yeti? Is it a Yeti? Please tell me it's a Yeti. Aww. Yeah, it looked like the ice. Because it's like the ice cave. It's like, I know you from before. Hello. I'm the Moon Fairy. I've been hiding here for a long time. You must be the hero, right? No. Oh no. Things have gotten very bad. The Moon's Queen is very angry. The monsters started appearing here. They took away my only friend. That's why I hid. I'm not very brave. My friend is, though. If I were brave like she is, I would go rescue her, but I can't by myself. I can help you. Beep! But you aren't the hero. That's okay. I'm a bard. I don't know what that is, but if you can help my friend, that would be great. You can go this way. Am I not gonna need the song powers at all? I see. Okay. I didn't know where I was going. Oh, up here. I'm dumb. I thought I had to go, like, down and around for some reason. I'm stupid. Dang it. Tricky. Thank you so much. It's rather obnoxious. There we go. Why is it an eclipse if it's the moon? I guess it kind of makes sense. I was just thinking more like, if it's an eclipse, then how is the moon seen along with the sun? If you know what I mean. Eep, this is the place where the Sun's King lives. My friend is trapped in here. The Sun's King? Yes, the Overseer. But what about the Moon Overseer? She is back the way we came. Why are there two Overseers here? I don't understand your question. I thought they all lived really far apart. Well, we used to be further apart a long time ago, but now we are very close. So the castle's moved? Yes. Is that strange? I guess not. I don't like the random eyeballs. I jumped. Thank you so much. Oh, this way. I was gonna say, it's like, where does it want me to go? Beep! Uh-oh. That's one of them! The monsters that kidnapped my friend! Oh goodness, I'm so frightened! But my friend is deeper in the castle, so I will have to be brave. I see. I see. Okay. I see. So some monsters I'm not going to be able to get away from. Oh, I see. There's a shadow. Okay. I was going to say, it's like, how do I get around this one? Let me carry this for you. I've decided to try being brave, but I'm very new to it, so I'm taking small baby steps, such as carrying keys for my friends, and things like that. Please be patient with me. Okay? Thank you, little butterfly friend. Mouse butterfly friend, I guess. I don't know if there's anything further off to the right, but I'm not even gonna check. It doesn't seem like there was. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, little mouse friend. There we go. I was gonna say, how did I get around that guy, but makes sense. Hey, that's my friend, Sunny. Hey, are you okay? Yup. Sunny, it looks like you were locked in a very big cage. Yup. I'm very sorry about that. I was not brave enough to find you by myself. My new friend helped me get here. That's okay. But you will be very proud of me. I have been practicing being brave by helping my friend carry keys and things like that. Oh, yup. That's cool. We're going to bust you out, I promise. We will find the key. And I will carry it all the way here. Okay? Thanks, buddy. Really hard to tell where the light is when they're static. Oh, I didn't expect you to turn around immediately. Oh, okay. Is that the Sun King? Oh, I understand. God dang it, come on! There we go. Ah. Sunny! Buddy! Did you see? I carried the key all the way to you! Yup. You did it, buddy. I'm proud of you. Thank you. And now, we make our escape. Come on, go up. Thank you. Miriam! You're leaving already? Did you meet the Overseer? No, there were complications. I'm helping these fairies escape. Typical. The castle got bad. It's full of evil monsters. And I think I saw the Overseer, but he was all haunted. Where is there to escape to? Well... There's the eclipse. It's a portal out of the spirit world, but we can't reach it with our little wings. You two want to leave the spirit world? Yup. We should help them, Miriam. They're super nice, I promise. Well, alright. Hang on tight then. Goodbye then. Okay, great. Now we can find that. Great. You losers! Miriam! Do you have any idea what you've done? Letting more creatures out of the spirit world, putting more innocents in harm's way. Wake up, Miriam. Please wake up. I'm so sick of you meddling. You're making everything worse. Why would you do this? Miriam didn't do anything wrong. You weren't listening to me. Yes, she did. Do you see what's behind me? It's the Moon Overseer's castle. But I was there earlier and it was way further away. The spirit world is collapsing. 3 out of 7 overseers are dead now. Each one gone makes this world lose stability. It's all shrinking now. Everything is getting closer and closer together, and things are leaking out into our world, or getting squeezed out. This is how it starts. The dark ages that will consume our world. I don't care. You didn't have to hurt her. How are we supposed to know not to do that? That's exactly right. You don't know. It's why you shouldn't even be here. What is going on? It's the Overseers. Their personalities are dying. Their forms are deteriorating. They're turning into animals driven by instinct. We have to stop them by getting out, but at any cost now. Didn't think I'd be fighting 2 Overseers at once. Luckily, I have just the thing. The Potion of Power. Uh-oh. Thanks again for getting me this. Uh-oh. I knew it would come in handy. Didn't even notice us. They're fighting over what little space is left. They destroyed each other. Guess I didn't need that potion after all. Not much left here now. I guess you can still get your silly song thing, right? It's going to get much, much worse from here. Just so you know, the spirit world is almost completely collapsed. I was supposed to kill all the Overseers before this happened, but it's too late now. You don't belong in this story. Miriam? Miriam! Are you okay? No. I mean, I'll be fine, but I'm gonna lay here a bit. Come on. Let's have to do this again. Dang it. Okay, let me watch this one more time. Just so I know what I'm doing. Okay. There we go. Nope, did it wrong. There we go. Dang it, come on. Hold on. Oh, I see. Okay. I just missed a note. That was my problem. There we go. I just missed a note, and that was my issue. I was like, that seems odd that it's just not letting me do anything now. Wow, sure looks different. What do you think happened, Miriam? Miriam, are you okay? Obviously not. Everything sucks right now. Well, I can carry you, Miriam. Where are we going? Isn't it funny? Miriam, you're always carrying me around on your broom, but now I'm carrying you. Heh. It's harder than it looks. Technically, the broom was carrying us. Miriam wasn't carrying me. That's just how I see it. Monsters. I can't believe you really come here. Oh, are they, even in the midst of crisis, is your passion for war so deep? Is that, like, Ping or whatever his name was? Oh, spare me. You came too. Don't act like you're better than us. We thought there would be more of you. We have our hands full. There's an outbreak of giant monsters. Maybe you noticed. It is our burden as well. Yeah, that's what I figured. Striking us during a disaster like this? Barbarians. No, we came because we knew you would. We're in a lot of trouble right now. The last thing we need is a bunch of lunatic witches attacking us too. Wait! Stop fighting! What's going on? Boss! Where did you come from? You shouldn't be out here. Hey! Aren't you that peasant that I threw in jail? You know this hooligan? They colluded against me with my daughter. My daughter who perished in your kingdom. We had nothing to do with that. But you turned the hero against us with those lies, leaving us alone against those monsters. How dare you speak to me of lies? You people love your filthy animals so much. Perhaps you deserve to live with monsters. So you did set them loose on us. How dare you? Only a villain like you would think of doing such a thing. You think we're the villains? Lady, you better take a look in the mirror. From east and west, our voices grow to a singular rushing flow. We're all in pain. Our hearts are aflame with a burning need to end this war. If we all gather our voices, then our choice is clear. And it's not this. We cannot watch any longer while war is mongered on. It hurts us all. We have our fears. We're not the same. But nothing's worth is suffering every night and day. Share one world and share in one need to live in peace, in harmony. You spoke with the voice of all the people in our two kingdoms. How is that possible? More importantly, do you really think singing some cheesy song telling us the war is pointless with the voice of the people, or whatever, changes anything? Because let me tell you, yeah, it kinda did. I mean, I knew the war was hurting us, but I didn't realize how much. I thought it was good for everyone in the long run. But I guess, in their hearts, nobody really wants it. Of course no one wants it. Hearing their voices moved me, but we failed those who needed us, especially in the moment of crisis. We can't afford to uphold this conflict. There must be another way to settle our differences. Yes! Yes! Wait, where's Miriam? Miriam? I'm over here. Miriam, you can walk. Barely. I just kind of hobbled over here. I thought I was good to go again, but I'm not. Listen, I don't think I'm gonna make it with you from here. What? I'm in no condition to fly you. And I don't know if you noticed, but things are getting bad. Bad? The spirit world just collapsed. Monsters are spreading everywhere. It's dangerous. The next nexus point would be the hardest yet. I don't think I can do it. And I'm worried about my grandma. I need to go home and rest. Oh, that's okay. I'll do it myself. Oh? You aren't upset? Well, yeah, a little bit. I wish you could come. But you're right. You need to rest. And I need to keep going. Because we have to save the world. No matter what. Gonna really miss you, Miriam. Yeah, me too. It feels so useless. I came all this way, and in the end I couldn't make it. That stupid hero is probably right. I really am a loser. Miriam, that's not even close. You're so much more than that. You can do a million things I can't. And even if you couldn't, you'd be special anyway. Aww. Gross. Hey, do you two need help? No. Yes? We need to fly. Sure thing. Anywhere you want to go, we'll take you. It's the least we can do. Anywhere, huh? I'll be okay, Miriam. I think. Okay. Good luck on your magical adventure. I'm going home. Tell your grandma I said hi. Yeah. Hop on when you're ready. I wonder what Safi will think, seeing me come home like this. I don't think she'd ever be disappointed in me, or at least she'd never show it. Why would she be disappointed? Because I failed? That's why. No way. Without you, we never would have made it this far. She'll be proud. I remember when you got hit by the hero's lightning. I had no idea how bad it actually hurt. I was guilting you for not helping more, and for moping around for so long. Sorry. It's okay. Do you really think you're gonna make it without me? I don't know if you're ready for what's ahead. Mount Icar is really deadly. And now monsters are spreading everywhere, and you'll probably see the hero again too. I'm worried about you. If it gets really scary, don't push it, okay? Well, I'll try, but we have to do whatever it takes, right? I wish we didn't. Okay, seriously, goodbye. Get out of here before I change my mind. Can't talk with you anymore. Maybe your little song did channel the voice of our people, but it didn't speak for me. The witches are still a dangerous threat to us. We cannot just ease our guard against them, but they're just normal people. Besides, deep down in your heart, wouldn't it be better if you didn't fight? No. Really? No. Really? No. You sure? No. But no. What if no? But how about no? Even if no. No. Well, alright, I see your point. Maybe yes. We have enough problems as it is. This is a cruel world we live in. Threats from every side. We aren't prepared to deal with monsters like this. You and your witch friend pose a huge threat to our kingdom. How the hero came to trust you is beyond me. But today, you have helped us a great deal, I suppose. So I will not attempt to capture you and take you back to prison, as I previously planned to. Unless I ever see you again. Farewell, ruffian. Yeah, so, sorry I threw you in jail. Wait, no I'm not. You were really rude that one time. This is all a huge relief. Well, kind of. We aren't fighting Chandash for now, but now there are giant monsters everywhere. We're not really better off. I always knew you were probably good. My kin seems really relaxed around you. Just kidding. He's always relaxed. He's just a big furry lump. You are good though. Probably. After all this time, I did not realize how deeply the war was hurting me. And my people, too. Hala, wherever she may be now, I wonder if she can see this. I wonder if she is proud of her foolish old mother. There is so much pain we must heal. Our kingdoms have suffered long together. I worry I won't see us restored in my remaining lifetime. But I suppose that is my punishment for using my life to wage this war when I could have worked to end it. I hope my daughters will live to see a better world. Okay, apparently there's nothing over there. There's no going back to the kingdoms to find whatever there is, so... Okay, here we go. Bye, Miriam. Act 6. The Beast at Icar Mountain. Heart symbol. Okay, this is it. Oh, that was easy. And Miriam made such a big deal out of it. She's so silly sometimes. Well, I guess this isn't exactly it. You need to get to the top of the mountain, right? Right. But I can't fly that high up. There's crazy winds and storms. So you need to do the rest on foot. I got you pretty far, though. Also, I'm really worried about Chandash. All those monsters went loose. Vivian can't fight them alone, you know? So, if something happened to me... Well, I just really want to get back. I understand. Thank you, Sandra. Yeah, okay. Good luck. Well, I think I'm going to end it there because that was a really long section and my voice is starting to go a little bit. But I think that's enough progress for one day. I got through both kingdoms and I did the moon and the sun were the 4th and 5th one, right? Out of 7. So there's only 2 left. So I'm getting nearer to the end of the game anyway. So maybe next time I'll be able to finish this up. I might come back later today. We'll see what happens. But in the meantime, thank you everyone for watching. I'm not good with outros, so I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.